Hey man, this Bandana the Ragg. You watching Gasoline TV, the reliable source. This is another part of Decisions We Make podcast, right? I seen something this morning. Dream Foreign. He got a little boy out of Los Angeles, a 12-year-old boy out of Los Angeles. They said he's testifying on 4 murders, and I guess they blasted him out there. They put his name and all that stuff out there. My question is, since when did street dudes and people in this life allow a 12-year-old to be a part of murder, to let a 12-year-old be a part of mayhem, and embraced him in a world of trouble? If a 12-year-old landed in your hands and he's a young black man and you a black man, he was supposed to be protected. You supposed to shoot him off to school. Soon as shit get real, soon as you see him walking, hey man, nah, you gotta get up out of here, man. Here's some little lunch money. You gotta go shoot marbles or something. You feel me? When I was young, we couldn't hang around older cats like that. They shoo us away. They get us right up out of the program. That was just an honorable thing to do. And that's what they was doing in that time. So anytime you have a 12-year-old around violence, he didn't have no mother, he didn't have no father. Nobody cared for one because he wouldn't be in your hands. He landed in your hands. He landed in the streets. And the streets is supposed to show him love. That's why I be on that gang code and that gang bullshit, because this is how it go. And I'm not speaking specifically against this gang. I'm talking about all gangs. All gangs. The rules of this shit get bent in front of everybody's face. The 12-year-old is on trial. Nobody trained that 12-year-old to show him how, when a detective get you in that room, how they gonna question you, how they gonna do this and how they gonna do that. That boy didn't have no knowledge of what he was getting himself into. He had no knowledge. He's a child. So when he got behind them in the detective room, interrogation room, he turned into the kid that he is. Why you think on Menace to Society, the best part of that movie is when they showed the little boy playing with the gun and she take it. She said, I don't want my son learning how to pull drive-bys. You feel me? When the little boy was on the porch with the other ones and they was drinking and the mama came out there, boy, get your ass in the house. Why don't grown-ups want kids around other grown-ups that's in that life? Because they can influence. They get influenced by them. So I can't put this all on the kid. That's me personally. I can't put this on that kid. I put this on anybody that embraced that lifestyle, to that kid, to seen that kid lost in the ghetto. And we all was lost in the ghetto. This is the problem with the ghetto. We were lost in the ghetto, and we supposed to have been protected. We was supposed to have been taught by the people we idolized. But the people we idolized, all they was doing was going back and forth to jail, hustling, selling drugs, running through all kind of women, doing all that time in jail, sleeping with men. Half of the motherfuckers was sleeping with men in jail. They don't want to talk about that on the podcast. They don't want to talk about how niggas get slid up under that paperwork and come home destroying their community, destroying the people in their community that was left there while they was in jail. These dudes was out here putting their life on the line. As soon as you come home from jail, you up under this paperwork and you get to execute on all the people around you. They don't want to talk about the truth, homie. That's why I stay back from a lot of shit, and I don't fuck with a lot of motherfuckers, man, because this shit is fucked up and foul, and it's being that way. And until motherfuckers, if everybody else can accept responsibility, if the president got to accept responsibility, if the government has to accept responsibility, the police, when they do something wrong to a motherfucker, they blast them out. Why the fuck we can't blast out these niggas from these gangs that's pushing this bullshit on these kids and pushing this shit in 2024 and 25 when we know this shit is wrong? They don't push who's homosexuals in that motherfucking jailhouse, who's sleeping with men. Joe don't have no podcast bringing out all the names of them niggas that turned punks and faggots. Been in there so goddamn long, another man look good to him. Man, fuck that shit, man. I promise you, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about it, homie, because it's wrong. When you old enough to know you doing wrong and you know what you doing is wrong and it register in your head that it's wrong, you should do something different. And until we do something different, it's just going to be fucked up the way it is. You feel me? I feel bad for them people that's going to jail, going down. But I feel even worse for the 12-year-old kid that got himself involved in that. Because sometimes when you get yourself involved in some things, it's hard to get out. This Bandana the Ragg. I'm out.